What's up, Seth? I figured I'd shoot a little bit more informative video than me just sitting on my couch rambling on like a, well, excuse me, like the stoned lunatic that I was. Figured I'd give you a little more hands-on, kind of show you more uh, about doing this. So far, you've got the grasp down on it really, really excellent because, man, I'll be completely honest with you. The first two batches of liquor that I made, man, you could have stripped the paint off your car with them. They weren't worth a damn. They were nasty as shit. But and you seem to have hammered it off pretty damn good on the first try. So I think you're going to get pretty damn good at this. I can't wait until you actually start, doing a lot more wines in these big, massive glass carboys where you're doing 5, 10, 15 gallons at a time. Um, but like I said, I'm gonna show you a little bit more to this. This right here is a strainer that I use. See, it's so fine that the camera just seems to shine right through it. All right. This is what I use here. I use this for straining out large protein masses. Like you really need these here whenever you're making strawberry wine, and preferably some cheesecloth. Now, what you do is you take your cheesecloth and you cut it into layers. Get you a few layers of cheesecloth, lay it down on top of this, push it inside. Nico, get your ass down. Sorry, that was my cat. But nobody gives a damn about you. Is your paw stuck? Oh, you poor little guy. Sorry, my cat tried to hang himself, but I caught him, and it won't happen again. But no, you put you a few layers of cheesecloth down inside your extra fine grade strainer here, and then you rest this. I use a large mixing bowl for whenever I'm doing all the shit to my wine, all my treating it and degassing it. Alright. What I do is I rest this on the edge here where it looks like that. And then I slowly pour the wine to the center of that. Now you gotta be real slow or you're gonna have what I call a champagne overflow, which is where all that carbonation loses its fucking mind and just start bubbling and then shit coming out of your bowl. You don't want that because it's going to make one hell of a mess and you're wasting valuable liquid. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got a wine right here. I've been aging this one here in the closet. This one's been fermenting for a week and a half. I tested the alcohol content in this one out at 16%. This is the one, this bottle right here is the one that in about 2 weeks you're going to have a bottle of it mailed to you because it's that damn good. Let me get all my other shit done, knocked out and out of the way so I can start my next video on how we're going to actually do this. Alright. The things that you are going to need whenever you get ready to pop the cap off your wine for the very first time, this is what you need to do. You got to have your Camden tablets. You go half a Camden tablet per 2 liters. Your potassium sorbate, you go 1/4 of a teaspoon per 2 liters. And you do this before you set it in the fridge. Now, everything that I'm explaining right now is going to be if you're going to bottle it. And which ultimately I'd like sometime the next couple of weeks for you to finally be able to bottle a wine and it stay bottled. But once you pour all of your liquor back into it, that's when you use this little beauty here, Biofine Clear. This Biofine is $2.95 a bottle, and it is well worth it. because this one little bottle that I got right here is enough for me to treat, I believe I can treat 30 gallons with this. That's why I had to go get an eyedropper, because it takes for a 2 liter bottle literally 6 drops. I'm going to close this video out here. I'm going to start another one, which is pretty much going to show you what you do as soon as you pour your wine out after you get it out of the closet. This is the initial treatment phase to it.